Abuja for parliamentary day pa chesenya some ketwa they say no Haruna Idrisu and I say about bonting the praises ahodo de ma a year out of forcing so ama a year near my atoto na kwem fa economy ni woni ade because Fetch for bonting's economy near the a koye near the ade na we no expose ken of rataka or parliament near the ade chesenya de enya some ketwa after that no and the nim go say Kesi pan edema a year kojo Oppong Nkrumah or parliament ama kojo Oppong Nkrumah eden any we power parliament ye always are seen our parliament Haruna Idrisu any abri pa no ka say o me wo do bi o wa say o na kan se me na ni kwa say na nka woka na so ne on the power me I say ne Haruna Idrisu iden aba bontin aba expose no men say me no kam ne nkohwe Haruna Idrisu ene se na ne mezi ko e ba ne den nkomo twana iden atwa
48,740 Ghana cedis, 27 pesos.
Because of this, Mr. Speaker, because of this debt restructuring, which is part of the East of Ghana under the previous administration again, agreed with the IMF, Ghana is constrained from borrowing or accessing credit in the international capital market. For this year, Ghana can only do 250 million US dollars. 500 million US dollars, and into 2027 when we are out of the IMF, some 1.5 billion. Mr. Speaker, in concluding, and I hope that our colleagues, this is what the Ken Oforiatta economists led Ghana to. Mr. Speaker, if you take 2.8 billion and you want to understand what John Dramani Mahama and his Minister of Finance, Kasla Tuforsen, have done, 2.8 billion at an exchange rate of 16 cedis would have given you some 44.8 billion. Today, the same amount at 10.3 or 4 cedis is 28 billion. This is how much prudent, disciplined economic management can do. When we adopt this, so, Mr. Speaker, the Honorable Minister for Finance is doing good. He needs the support of this House. But for developments in Iran and Israel, government, you made reference to external factors. Look at your budget of 2022, 2023. You said external rigidities. Honorable Oppong Nkrumah, remember, I have recording of your debate here. You made reference to external factors and external rigidities. Remind your leadership. So, Mr. Speaker, I speak in favor of the adoption of the report and to remind that if government takes prudent decisions that stabilizes the city, we can make enormous savings, because how much cedis you need to service debts at 2.8 billion yesterday will not be the same amount today, even though the amount is still 2.8 billion. I thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Yes, former Minister of Communications, or the information. Oh, you went to Wexenhausen. No.
First things he did was to issue a statement that the debt restructuring program was being completed on his watch, and there was a lot of applause from the MPP side and the NDC side that the program that had been started, he was concluding. Yet, whenever it suits our colleagues on the other side, they want to wish all of it away as though it is not a program that they are participating in. Just a few days ago, Fitch Ratings upgraded the Ghanaian economy. And if you listen to the commentary from our colleagues on the other side, they were at length to seek to appropriate credit that the new administration was the reason for which the ratings had been upgraded. I have a copy of the statement from Fitch here. Out of the 10 reasons that were given by Fitch, about 7 of them squarely had to do with the debt restructuring program. So when it suits you in one breath, you want to take credit for the work that has been done to bring the economy to a particular point. When it suits you, then you want to turn around and pretend that nothing good has been done in that area. Mr. Speaker, the second point, the Honorable Minister for Education, my respected senior, the Honorable Haruna Idrisu, a few minutes ago was alluding to the fact that we had talked about external factors impacting the Ghanaian economy. Yes, indeed, we did so. But you recall that a few days ago, the President of the Republic, His Excellency, John Dramani Mahama, was talking about the fact that the difficulties currently going on between Iran and Israel had the likelihood of affecting the economy that you are running. In fact, you yourself, a few minutes ago, you cut your tongue because you were just on the verge of admitting that external factors have an impact on the Ghanaian economy. And so, Mr. Speaker,
what has changed?
Yes, Ghana has had to go through a debt restructuring program, part of which this House is today approving. But, Mr. Speaker, it is not all as a consequence of economic management domestically. As is being admitted, it is partly, and in this case mostly, as a result of the external factors that had an impact.
That is going to be taken by urgency without recourse to the determination of the committee. And here indicates that notwithstanding the provision of Order 1721 of the standing orders, which requires that a bill be passed, has passed through the consideration stage, the third reading thereof shall not be taken until at least one sitting day has elapsed. The motion for the third reading of the Public Holidays and Commemorative Days Amendment Bill 2025 be moved today, even ahead of the committee meeting to make the determination, even ahead of the minister engaging the minority side who stands ready to support the minister, as we have always demonstrated. We cannot oppose such a legislation. But it is not right that the minister does not even engage our side and then goes ahead and then an urgent bill is advertised on the order paper. And as ranking member and myself, we get to hear of it for the first time. However, when engagement is done, we will support the minister to go ahead. So I thank you, Mr. Speaker, for that superior ruling. I thank you.
Honorable members, you are bringing informal practice. Those are informal, behind the scenes consultations. They are not captured by our standing orders. And then the order paper, as you all know, is usually a guide to the business that you take in the House. So sometimes they anticipate that you may get to this stage and make provision for it. If not,
we take 12. Okay, so Mr. Speaker, we'll take item number 14.
Yes, minority leadership. We are called upon to take item number 14.
We don't have any difficulty on...
Yes, honorable members, motion. Chairman of the committee.
Mr. Speaker, thank you very much. Law and Order 2153. I would like to move the motion on behalf of the chairman of the committee.
Yes, please.
Mr. Speaker, he hasn't said anything. He hasn't assigned any reason why the chairman is not here. And he's not the chairman of the committee. So Mr. Speaker, and I don't know whether he has the authority of the chairman to move it. He did not say anything why the chairman is not here, Mr. Speaker.
Mr. Speaker, I did refer to Order 2153. For the information of the House, let me read. A motion shall be moved by the chairperson or any other member of the committee upon presentation of the report to the House for consideration and adoption or otherwise of the report. So I don't need to explain where the chairman is. I am a vice chair of the committee, and it's my place to move the motion. Thank you very much.
Yes, Honorable Vice Chair, you are right. You may proceed. I heard you say the motion be moved today. And you said thank you so much. You haven't moved it.
Mr. Speaker, I beg to move motion
Exactly.
number 14, respectfully.
Yes, any seconder.
Motion. Thank you.
Motion moved and seconded is for the consideration of the House. It's a procedural motion, so I put the question. Those in favor of the motion say aye. Those against say no. Honorable members, the ayes have it. The motion is adopted. Please, you may proceed to the substantive motion. That is item 1.5.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. On the annual report on the correctional utilization of the African Union, 548,740 Ghana cedis, 27 pesos.
Because of this, Mr. Speaker, because of this debt restructuring, which is part of the East of Ghana under the previous administration again, agreed with the IMF, Ghana is constrained from borrowing or accessing credit in the international capital market. For this year, Ghana can only do $250 million US dollars, 500 million US dollars, and into 2027, when we are out of the IMF, some 1.5 billion. Mr. Speaker, in concluding, and I hope that our colleagues, this is what the Ken Oforiatta economists led Ghana to. Mr. Speaker, if you take 2.8 billion and you want to understand what John Dramani Mahama and his Minister of Finance, Kasla Tuforsen, have done, 2.8 billion at an exchange rate of 16 cedis would have given you some 44.8 billion.
For any actual moment na Haruna Idrisu egu ebeka kojo Oppong Nkrumah ni mase because mo do bi antese na okakeka ni me be okakeka parliament ni ade no na omo kasetia and this amanu konia so or recording or debate no have your recordings. I have your recordings because ni man aka parliament ni kwanza na nka waka then so Haruna Idrisu aka say once power change no on the yemo ama is Haruna Idrisu de ni kwanza pa na ma kojo Oppong Nkrumah parliament na is the enya asem kito na oti Haruna Idrisu a nsema na waka na chese mona mo say Ken Oforiatta Beka the finance minister. She jury munuk a year a course a one office. She near my course or any kwanza a course or after now campo become a friend of campo in me man. Why they will put more salt in a year. Ken Oforiatta case in Anches and any day, and yes, and good. You back I could see a moon semi or parliament. Sorry, you could see a moon seminar. Na sasa na parliament na Haruna Idrisu eni abra na eni abra o kasa na enye fedi agro alo so beka team for Jones so ya don so kokoje ni mgwase Kesi o parliament pa tete ebra na o kasa na o try so be den obe attack muntaka no eni mgwase nkoten o koje o parliament na tete na enya asam geto parliament krampo enne edi sanse mo nyina no ene akotia na enya asam gutwa insemi be na course wa betim dia adwenche na ene akọ comment set betim so ahye amawadam for so eden enye bi ahye subscribe my ene di no bu kwan so se na be Newz bi a obenya notification no edam nyina